Hey, all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly value, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey there, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I'm your hostess, femininity coach, and author of The Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. So we got Teanna Trump. For those of you who don't know who she is, this is a porn star. Okay. And she said something. And I'm gonna tell you why we care in a minute. This is not a video. She says if you're 23 and have less than 5 bodies, you're literally wasting your life. The reason why I'm even commenting on this is because this is how the whoredom for Black women get perpetuated. You will have somebody who doesn't have a good track record, who has a public track record of being a whore or a sex worker. This one is a sex worker. You'll have other people, other personalities that are Black women who are sex workers and prostitutes, okay? Known sketchy sexual histories with a bunch of men. And it's these chicks that will come out periodically to not only live their ratchet, trifling lives in front of everybody, but to have the audacity to have a comment about a woman who does not do what she does, okay? She has an audacity to have a comment about women who don't want to slut around and whore around and give their bodies up to any man just because he's breathing. Who she is unimportant. This is an unimportant individual that's just saying stuff on the internet to get a buzz. We get that part. But that's not the part I want to focus on. The part that I want to focus on is this is how that whore's mindset get perpetuated. See, when I say that that's a demonic spirit, I mean that. These spirits do not stop. They don't rest. You have to block them or you have to stop them. You have to be the one that is proactive about not dealing with these spirits and the people they inhabit. It's up to the individual female to not pay attention to a porn star like her or these reality TV shows, you know, the baddies and all this kind of stuff. These are sex workers as well. These are whores and sex workers, and you know what I'm saying? They promote that whole concept of you having sex for money and getting stuff from men through sexual means and just having a bunch of bodies and quote unquote having this sexual freedom. And that sexual freedom is supposed to boost your value as a woman somehow. Somehow, your value is supposed to be boosted by giving up the box to any random dude. And when you break it down, it don't make sense. That don't make no sense. Because what do his sex or his penis have to do with your self-esteem? What do that have to do with how? When we know for a fact that men will screw anything at any time. Okay? So there is no value attached to that. Men will tell you out their mouth. All they have to be is mildly attracted. And not even in no deep emotional way. Just she was there. It was available. She let me hit. I hit. It's as simple as that to them. It's as simple and inconsequential to them as that. Literally. So why would your self-esteem, why would your esteem or value as a woman be tied to that? Why would you tie yourself to that? Why? When your value as a woman sexually is tied to what you do with your sex organs, not what he do with his. So if a woman is in her 20s, I commend her for not having no whole cemetery behind her. Especially she ain't married. What do she need to have a whole bunch of dudes that she done had sex with? What she need that for? Why she need that baggage? She don't. She literally don't. She probably, a woman at 23 in this society with less than 5 bodies probably regret them. She regret the 3 that she got. She don't like them. Or even if she did like them, it's like, man, I'm not going to keep doing that because that doesn't do anything for me. Does nothing. And I'm going to tell you that from the perspective of a lioness. All that random sex with random dude, that don't do nothing. That does nothing for us at all. That it don't do nothing. It don't make us feel good. We don't feel wanted. We don't feel loved. We don't feel cared about. We don't feel connected because you not loved, you not cared about, you not connected. The dudes that you let hit only hit because you let them. Even if they kind of sort of liked you, it don't even matter. It literally don't even matter because you're not married to them. They're gonna take it that far. Listen, young ladies, do not tie your value to whether or not a man will have sex with you or how sexually available you can make yourself to men in general, because you're not supposed to make yourself sexually available to every dude. You're supposed to make yourself sexually available to your husband. That's what you're supposed to be doing. A man that's going to do more than just skeet and go. He actually give you the rest of the equation. Like he give you the rest of it. Like the love part and the connection part and the I see you part and the part where you're a human being after y'all get up out the bed. That part. He give you that part. You don't want to be a human fleshlight. This one is a human fleshlight. Okay? This is a cum dump that wants to talk about a woman that's not a cum dump. Like the nerve. Her nerve. Like she got audacity was on sale and she still got a supply, apparently. You let dudes nut on your eyelashes. I want to hear what you gotta say. You can speak. Somebody come put something in her mouth because she don't need to speak. She need her mouth full like she like it. When I saw this, I immediately thought the audacity of a whore to speak on a non-whore, to speak on a woman that don't want to be a whore, to speak on a woman that wants to have some preservation to her body and her sex and her energy, and she don't want to give that to every dude just because she might like him or he might like her. To have this fleeting, passing situationship or one night stand or whatever the case may be. There's nothing in it. There's no commitment. There's nothing. It's just lust. It's just, and I see you, you see me. Let's get it on, and we ain't even really got to talk no more. That kind of thing. That hookup stuff. It's empty. It's empty anyway. A lioness don't get nothing out of it, and truth be told, hyenas don't get nothing out of it either. They just too honorary to say that they don't. That's why they be destroyed on the back end of it. That's the part they don't show you. They don't get on TikTok and show you how to destroy them. They don't do that. But it's just as empty for them too. But they ain't got no sense. So they keep on going, and they don't have nothing else to offer in the situation. So that's their only route anyway. They gotta have a transaction with a bunch of dudes because they don't have sense enough. They don't have the spiritual awareness to have value outside of that on their own. They don't have value on their own. So they look for the external validation of men wanting to have sex with them, which takes me back around to why would that be the way that you validate yourself when you will hear a million men in unison tell you, as long as they thing work and there's a woman somewhere that's gonna give them access to her, he gonna take it 9 times out of 10. Even if he don't like her. You have heard men say, we ain't even gotta like you. Like, we ain't gotta like your personality and like who you are. All we gotta do is see you got a fat butt or whatever physical thing we like. And then you let us hit it. And then that's what we gonna do. And then after that, we don't even want, because we don't like you, so we're not gonna like talk to you and stuff. These are the women that they actually don't like. They don't value them, and they rarely marry them and give them like the other parts of them because they don't want to. Y'all gonna get enough. Y'all gonna get enough of listening to these sex workers and whores and prostitutes and porn stars about what you supposed to be doing with your coochie, when the Most High already told you how to manage that. Jump down in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Once again, I'm your hostess, The Crimson Cure, and this was my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites.